Hey everybody, it's Sunrider, and welcome back to Sunrider Liberation Day. Right then, last we left off, Shields is alive! He's alive! But Chigara still isn't, and a lot of other people are also not in the state of being alive either. I also, last episode, forgot to mention that if the audio sounds different, it's because I got a new microphone, which is also, I'm not wearing a headset right now anymore. Because I don't need one, and honestly I found this to be much less restricting. So, yeah. Just wanted to put that out there, because I'm still not... I've been playing with it all day at this point, and I'm just trying to get it to sound decent. I don't know if it's too loud, if it's too echoey. I mean, it's going to be echoey because the room isn't padded or anything, so... Yeah, that's a genius move. Buy a professional quality microphone and not be in a soundproofed room. You know, this. Anyway. Well, Captain, I see that you are still energetic as ever, even after completely destroying the ship. Oh, is this really the time for you to mouth off to me? I mean, yeah, but... Commander, I am not joking, Captain. There was still a solid stack of paperwork yet to be completed on board that ship when it went down. Is this really the time? Do not believe for a second that this gets you off the hook of the work that you owe me. Understood. I will try my best to make amends, sir. Yes, I certainly sympathize with your position. Yes, I certainly sympathize with your position, Captain. Shields finally released Asaga. Realized Asaga was still clinging to him and decided to detach himself, lest the move would become more awkward. Alright, everyone, break it up. Show's over, get back to work. We still have a lot of work to do. Ava shoot the pilots and the rest of the surviving crew away to the best of her ability. What's the situation? Following the destruction of Machiavelli Actual and the consequent loss of the Tactical Paradox Corps, the Alliance made a hasty retreat out of Sarah before the Pact fleet could organize an offensive. The Alliance fleet now holds position at the nearby neutral rim world of Verona, no doubt prepping a counterattack. Meanwhile, Pactors responded by consolidating all their forces at Sarah. The two sides now stare each other down, waiting for an opportunity to strike. We managed to use the chaos during the retreat to squeeze everyone into 8 life pods and then tow them to safety using a rider squad, but as you can see, the situation is dire. It appears we are once again back to square one as Pact still retains control of our homeworld. Even worse, we are now without a ship. For now, both the Alliance and Pact believe you are dead, and given our position, I would rather they keep that assumption. I've managed to arrange safe passage on board this cargo runner to Tidaria, where you will go into hiding. In the meantime, I intend to head to Ryovia Prime with our queen and see what military assets I can acquire. Me? Yes, that would be you. But I thought we were all going to stay together. Our first priority is keeping the captain from being discovered until we get a new ship. And with Pact now consolidating their forces at Sarah, Ryovia Prime has never been more open. I have heard interesting things about Ryovia's moon from Alliance Intel. Pray tell that you do not know anything about it yourself. Look, the artificial moon is just folklore that people spread to remind themselves how great we used to be. People say all sorts of things, like that moon's actually an enormous battle station with the firepower to destroy an entire planet. I'm not going to make the reference. Or that it's actually a portal to another dimension. But my dad told me himself the moon's completely useless. Just another derelict piece of lost technology which doesn't do anything. If it actually had any use, would we have already used it to defend ourselves, right? We would have already used it to defend ourselves, right? How hard was that to say? Ryovia used to be so powerful. Hundreds of years ago, we had ships as powerful as the Sunrider. But today, all we have are little corvettes and frigates. Nothing capable of launching riders or fighting Pact. Well then, why was Venusaur Arcadius so intent on conquering Ryovia Prime? During his occupation, Arcadius, or rather the prototypes, funneled trillions of credits into excavating that moon. That moon holds something, and I intend to discover what it is. Well, I guess it's a lead. Yeah, that's more than what you have at the moment, which is just a cargo freighter and a handful of riders. Even though it's kind of a long shot. While we are investigating Ryovia's moon, one of us should have remained with the captain to guard him. Someone with personal combat experience. Please see Akari! Sola's works too, and I volunteer to remain with the captain on Tidaria. I mean, honestly, choice number 2. Akari first. Sola! Don't get jealous of her. Don't you fucking dare get jealous of her, Green Eyes. I should not have ever left him. My aim will not falter in his defense ever again, but it has faltered before, so I can't trust your words entirely. But I don't. Will be coming with me to Arabia Prime. You can help the captain by preparing a replacement vessel for him. Besides, what good would you be in a fight? Seriously. Good point. Sola, not you too. Sola leaned into a saga. Fear not, I merely seek to apply my marksmanship in defending him from his enemies. I have no intention of any indiscretions. I guess Sola's alright. After all, she's the most cool-headed person I know. I'll definitely come back with the biggest, baddest ship we can find for the captain. After that, it'll just be like old times again. And now with Chigara gone, I can... Oh, that's dark! That's really fucking grim. Alright. I guess it's okay. Someone is good at fighting has to guard the captain after all. Well, in that case, I'll head out to find my old black market contacts. I doubt the mining union is going to help us anymore with us completely destroying the Alliance flagship. We're going to need a new source of equipment for us to come, and mercs. I know where to get them. The black market? Doesn't look like we have a choice. We are essentially fugitives from the law now. Sir, while this may be disappointing news, I intend to turn myself into the Alliance. No! No! Eh? You can't do that. They'll definitely have you tried for treason and hung. No. The Alliance that I believe in is a just and fair nation. Cute. What the Alliance tried to do at Sarah was wrong. Which should be clue number 1. 1. That's 2. That's 3. I will return and see what I can do to restore our support from the Alliance. They'll shoot me in the fucking head. If no, once the truth of what occurred at Sarah comes out, I believe the system... If no, once the truth of what occurred at Sarah comes out, I believe the system will vindicate us. There's no way anyone in the Solar Alliance would approve of destroying an entire planet, no matter the circumstances. We still need the Alliance's support, or else we truly have no hope of ever liberating Sarah. Oy, you're being way too naive. There's no way anyone in the Solar Congress is ever going to admit they tried to collapse an entire neutral rim planet into a black hole. We do not know that unless we try first. Don't come crying at me when I have to bust you out of maximum security Alliance prison. And that, however, sadly enough, is the most positive outcome. Ha! If the worst really comes to pass, then I'm sure I can count on your expertise. Seriously, idiot. Well, then it's settled. Not quite just yet. We have one more thing. Lynn? Yep. Shields reached into the escape pod and pulled Lynn out. Exclamation! Ah, there we go. The guns are back out again. Cool. Prototype. Captain, what is she? She's the reason why I'm still here. She saved me. Pulled me from the bridge while I was unconscious and put me inside the escape pod. It's a trick. We already know this is how they operate. They seek to gain our trust. Prototype! I say we just throw out the airlock right now. Commander, throw it out the airlock. I can't do a jabbing impression, but... we don't need any of their lives anymore. Oi, what do you mean she saved you? I thought the prototypes were enemies. Chigara, I think she's still alive. Watching your reaction very closely. Okay. And she's trying to take control of all the prototypes. Or at least that's what Lynn seems to be saying. I think Chigara temporarily took control of Lynn and used her to save me. No, Captain. Don't listen to that nonsense. Besides, Chigara was a prototype just like the rest of them. And look at that, believing her got us. Well, maybe we should still keep her around. We need to keep tabs on the enemy. And Lynn here is our sole source of intel. Even if she's one of them, we've got to use everything at our disposal right now. Besides, she's got kind of a big mouth. I'm sure if we keep talking to her, she'll keep spilling the beans. She could be useful as a tool, and that's the good way to look at it. Tactics. In any matter, I do not believe we can perform an execution here at this moment. But perhaps later at another location. Let's gag and bind her and then toss her in the cargo group now. Or she did save me. And then pull her out later so she can tell us how to go steal the first laser weapon from a flying city in Bellerophon. She did save me. I think we still have a lot we could learn by keeping her here. Oh, hell no! I mean, I want this, but just tying her up, as opposed to this being a bit more serious. I just, like, want to, like, fucking handcuff her to the deck, but not toss her in a cargo crate. Is that literal? Please don't tell me that's literal. I don't... If it is, that's hilarious, but still, please. Oh, I don't know. Fuck it. She did save me. I think we still have a lot we can learn by keeping her here. Very well, Captain. She's displeased. Well, then I believe our little sessions will continue, Prototype. You should thank the Captain's graciousness, especially for everything your friends have done. Whatever happens, make sure she stays away from the Captain. Even if she's our prisoner, there's no way we can ever trust a Prototype ever again. Chris grabbed a roll of duct tape from the escape pod supply box and tied up Lynn's wrist. Okay, there. That's what I wanted. Sort of. And hey, duct tape. The other prototypes can still assume control of her. We should still be careful. I agree wholeheartedly. You heard him, Lynn. Don't try to pull anything. Yeah, you mouth off, the next bit of duct tape's on your mouth.
If you are undecided, it is not too late to throw her out the airlock.
Ellipses. Shield looked at the holoport. So much had happened, and they were on the verge of defeat. He saw his dirty, exhausted face in the reflection. Was this face still fit to lead them? Ava's face appeared beside his. Captain, despite all this, we will always be by your side. Ava, I apologize, Captain. I never realized it until I believed I had truly lost you. When you gave the evacuation order, no, even before that. I had always wanted to say, before the Battle of Helion, when you needed me the most, I was not... Aww. I didn't answer your feelings truthfully. Ava? I was overcome with my responsibilities. The burden of my duty is to liberate Sarah. The burden of my duty to liberate Sarah made me forget all about the real ties that bind us. I was too strict and stiff. That's honestly, that's the way you are, and that's what I like about you. And you're fucking awesome. If I had just answered your feelings truthfully that day, then none of this would ever have happened. If I had just said what I wanted, ultimately it was the rift I created between us that day which doomed our mission. The prototypes exploited it and used it to put a spy in our ranks. In hindsight, I should have known. A ship with a captain and the XO cannot communicate is doomed to fall. So, I went for this now that I've finally been given a second chance. I have never forgotten the promise we made that night. That we would sail the stars together, captain and commander, in the mightiest ship of the Sarah Space Force. Together as one, no matter the impossible odds. Oh, okay. They're really making up for the lack of choices here, okay? Alright. I know, Ava, I always knew. I'm sorry. It was my fault for pushing you away, or the road ahead will be long, and I can't even executive officer. Another fucking... I know, Ava, I always knew. I'm sorry. It was my fault for pushing you away. The road will be long, and I can't use my executive officer. No, you know what? No. You know what? You've been a fucking dick this whole goddamn time, jabbing back at her over and over again with that shit. No, it was my fault for pushing you away. Yes. Kato. Hey, Commander, that's unfair. What about me? I was trying to warn you about Chigar the most, remember? If only you just listened to me, Captain. Still, my offer stands. Asagadi Arabia, hero of justice, at your service, sir. If you need a supervillain taken down, you know who to call. Also comes with the bonus of kissing the maiden in the first suns, of kissing the maiden into the sunset after everything's over. How about it, Captain? I've always been on your side. What is this stupid love fest? I can't believe you guys even still like this guy. Just look at him. Totally got backstabbed by his new girlfriend, like literally just days after going out. Totally ruined everything we fought for in the past year. On top of that, completely vaporized our ship. Oh, the most unreliable space captain in the history of space captains. The sad thing is she's right. I can't believe a guy like him. I can't believe I like a guy like... Oh! I can't believe I like a guy like... Ugh. I mean... Too late now. It's not like I like you or anything. Yeah, okay. Full fucking tsundere. Mm-hmm. It's not like I like you or anything. Yeah. Ikari ran screaming across the cargo bay and hid behind a stack of crates. Okay. That's fucking adorable. Captain. Oh, what are those lustful eyes you're looking at me with? Jesus Christ. Come with me right now, Captain. I understand we'll be spending much time together from now. Perhaps we should get closer. Jesus. Oh, you... In the end, even Solus... No way. Ha! You're quite the popular man, Captain. It's like your life is difficult in more ways than one. No way. Forget defeating Pact and liberating Sarah. This like my real problem is going to be managing these girls. Just what else could possibly go wrong? You fucking dumbass! On that note, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.